Well, speaking about the feeling of safety, I would like to share with you the experience that I had when my father caught me stealing. Well, I was 13. I remember that I was 13 back then. And I remember when we were 13, the most important thing in this world is the validation that we get from our friends and peers. And I didn't get that lot. I would think it's because of my size. I was quite huge, and oftentimes I got sidelined. I do understand that they are kids. I mean, kids do that from time to time. Doesn't make it right, but now I kind of understand. Anyways, when in order for me to win their approval or their validation and acceptance, I decided that I wanted to treat them to the cyber cafe to play cyber cafe. But the thing is, I didn't come from a rich family, so my 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 family is like the normal, suburban kind of household. So we didn't earn much. So one day, I decided to go to my dad's room, and then I stole 50 ringgit from him. And this was back in early 2000, so 50 ringgit was quite a lot. And I thought he didn't realize it because on that same day, we had dinner together. We were having conversation over dinner and all. And I thought that, okay, probably he didn't knew. So I slept it off. And the next day, my mother had to go out for outstation. And then she brought my sisters over, my sisters and my brother. So there was only me and my father. And of course, naturally, I felt that sense of shame and guilt. So I was avoiding him. So I just stayed in my room. And I think at around 9 p.m. like that, he knocked on my door. And then he came and sat next to me on my bed. He told me that he noticed his money was missing. He didn't accuse me of anything. He just said that if somehow rather the money was misplaced, he just hoped that he could find it. And then he ended that night with saying, Abah sayang ini. And, you know, hearing your father saying that, and we know that father wasn't, oftentimes is not the most vulnerable person in this world. It kind of broke my heart. I was beyond sad, beyond shame, and beyond guilt that I hated myself for doing that because I know that he was struggling to trying to make ends meet. So the next day, luckily, I didn't spend the money. So I took back the money and then I put it back where I took it. And that's when I realized that he is the kindest person. That as much as he could be angry, he could be accusatory, he could scream and shout and do what most Asian parents would do, he didn't do that. Instead, he approached me with kindness, with understanding, and he provided me with the safety. He waited until everybody was gone to approach me. And since then, I've stopped playing cyber cafe. I've stopped stealing entirely. And I learned that kindness is the best approach in us trying to deal difficult things.